So yeah, I always I had the mentality of keep my eye on the ball as best I can, and then when the moment came that I felt like a striker couldn't go anywhere else other than in short proximity.
League is reaching a fascinating climax in Group A2, where either Belgium or Denmark know they will reach the finals by the end of the evening, in what's become a decider in Leuven. The Belgians, the top-ranked team in the world, know they only have to avoid defeat to join France and Spain in what's becoming a heavyweight lineup for the conclusion of the competition. But Denmark have to win. They've made a habit of upsetting the odds over the years, and they kept their hopes alive with an added time penalty against Iceland on Sunday. Belgium made it 4 wins out of 5 with a 2-0 success over England here at the weekend, and Denmark were taken all the way by Iceland in Copenhagen, and they start 2 points behind, so only a win will do. England meet Iceland in the other match this evening. That's at Wembley. And the Dendrave Stadium is a tight and compact venue for such a big game. But the Belgian players found the surroundings to their liking during their win against England on Sunday. 2 early goals from Yuri Tielemans and Dries Mertens. And although England gave them a difficult confrontation in the second half, they always had the edge. And that's been the case in this group so far. And that 2-0 success against Denmark in Copenhagen could prove to be all important in the final analysis. Denmark have continued to live on the edge at various times during this Nations League, and that was epitomised by what happened against Iceland when they conceded late in Copenhagen. It seemed their hopes of reaching the finals were gone before a very late penalty from Christian Eriksen set up this deciding game. Belgium are formidable on their own turf. Germany, the last side to beat them here in a competitive international, and that was back in 2010. But Denmark themselves do travel well. They are unbeaten in their last 9 away games. And they have a number of players who enjoy playing at the highest level of European football, and they won't be fazed by what they're about to face this evening. Denmark have been able to call upon many of their familiar names who it appeared may be unavailable for them at the start of this international break, but Kasper Hjulmand has brought back all of the big names. And there is real strength and depth in their squad. And with the likes of Christian Benteke on the Belgian bench, they also have quality wherever you look on the sidelines.
Pieter, go muziek. Moet starten. Pieter van Merk.
This is the group decider. Denmark must win, but a draw for Belgium will be enough to send them to the UEFA Nations League finals next year. Belgium's golden generation on the verge of yet another major finals. And there is a belief within the squad that they believe this is their time. And some of the most eye-catching talents in Europe are ready to finish on top of the podium. And facing them are a Danish side who have been in such impressive form themselves. And when they are considered the underdogs, it's often they turn out to be at their best. Two coaches who have produced Two sides in outstanding form. This should be a classic 90 minutes, and it will begin following the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Denmark. Remain standing for the national anthem of Belgium.
And plenty of big reputations on the line tonight, on and off the field. Belgium are without Thomas Meunier and Alex Witsel due to suspension, so Leander Den Donker and Nasser Chadli come into the team which beat England, so Kevin De Bruyne may occupy a slightly deeper role. Dries Mertens scored during the meeting in October and tonight wins his 94th cap. There is also an 89th appearance for Romelu Lukaku, which brings him level with Vincent Kompany. And our match officials come from Slovenia. Slavko Vincic is our referee. Jan Vertonghen and Simon Kjaer, the two captains. And an extended pre-match huddle for Belgium. Kasper Schmeichel is fit enough to start for Denmark despite suffering a head injury against Iceland. There are three changes with the Belgium-based Joachim Mæhle, Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg and Copenhagen youngster Jonas Vind all starting. Christian Eriksen scored twice on Sunday and is now one behind Michael Laudrup in the all-time Danish scoring list. Cedric Boyata is back on the Belgian bench and Frederic Ronau came on for Kasper Schmeichel against Iceland. And there were some concerns about Kasper Schmeichel's involvement following his head injury during the first half against Iceland. And Group A2 all comes down to this. A place in the finals is at stake. Belgium can't afford to lose. Denmark must win. And it's the home side in their famous red shirts, playing from left to right in the first half. Delaney for Denmark. Poulsen will chase and deny it. Just had to be watchful. Braithwaite. Robbed by Hazard. And here is Mertens. And it should be a fascinating clash of styles this evening, with the more prosaic Danes looking to overcome the extravagant Belgians at times. Both of these sides enjoyed home victories on Sunday. But for Denmark, it was a real scramble to pick up 3 points against Iceland to keep their qualification hopes alive. Vass. Højbjerg with the flick, and Braithwaite was almost in, and I'm not sure that Alderweireld saw him. And goal scoring has been a problem for Denmark strikers. Neither Yusuf Poulsen or Martin Braithwaite have scored in the previous year. It's a first start for Jonas Vind, the 21-year-old who plays for Copenhagen this evening. And he did score coming off the bench in the friendly victory against Sweden last week. Christensen. Højbjerg was absent for the game against Iceland due to suspension. Schmeichel's clearance. May drop for Mertens. Here is Lukaku. Now Chadli. Back to Lukaku again. Cleared as far as Tielemans! What a start for Belgium! Yuri Tielemans scores against his clubmate Kasper Schmeichel. And Belgium may believe they are on their way to the finals already. The opening goal against England on Sunday, that was via a couple of deflections, but no doubt about the strike this time. Denmark struggling to clear, and Tielemans picking his spot. And his flurry of goals for club and country continues. One Leicester City man beating another. Tielemans' fourth international goal. And Belgium score first for the 10th time in 12 UEFA Nations League games. And a difficult assignment has now become even more troublesome for Denmark. It's a match they have to win, and now they have to come from behind. Belgium did score first during their final group game 2 years ago. They were 2 goals up against Switzerland, and that left the hosts needing to score 4 goals to make the finals, and incredibly they managed 5. And according to Thibaut Courtois in the build-up to this game, that's been something the players have discussed, and they've all insisted it simply can't happen again. And Yuri Tielemans giving them the sort of start that Roberto Martinez would have been craving. Christensen. Mela, who plays his club football for Genk in Belgium. And he's an attack-minded fullback, and There may be a requirement on Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg just to fill in behind him when he's roaming into opposition territory. Lukaku. Kja. And now Delaney. And Denmark still appear rattled. Belgium have now scored in all 25 of their games since the 1-0 defeat to France in the World Cup semi-final in St. Petersburg back in 2018. And they become a real machine when they're in the mood. Hazard won't catch that. Roberto Martinez celebrated his 50th game in charge of Belgium with the win over England. Kasper Hjulmand, still a relative newcomer for Denmark, took over from Arge Heride back in July. He's made a very impressive start. His team failed to respond to conceding an early goal against Belgium at home and lost 2-0. And they need to learn from that very quickly. Cross is gathered by Schmeichel. Now Mæhle. Braithwaite in support. Eriksson coming short. But he's seeking out Yussuf Poulsen, but it's beyond him. Yuri Tielemans has really added so many goals to his game recently. Drilled in. And that's a very familiar celebration we're seeing with increasing regularity. He's also managed 3 goals in the Premier League for Leicester City so far this season. The team who are top of the table. Kja. Vass is quickly closed down. Eriksson was the intended recipient of the pass, but Belgium clear, but now it's been given away. Vind. Delaney. Eriksson again looking to peel to the right. Tidied up by Chadli, and calmness from Courtois. These two nations will be meeting again during the upcoming European Championships. June the 17th is the date in the diary. Copenhagen will be the venue. And Denmark will play all 3 of their group games on home turf. Belgium will also be facing Russia and Finland in St. Petersburg. Mæhle. Shepherded to safety by Alderweireld. These two nations were also involved in one of the classic encounters in previous European Championships back in 1984, when Belgium went 2 goals up in Strasbourg thanks to a couple of legends, Keulemans and Vercauteren, before Denmark came roaring back in the second half. Preben Elkjær with a late winning goal, which took the Danes through to their semi-final. More recently, as European champions, Denmark enjoyed a couple of 3-1 victories against Belgium in the qualifying for Euro 96. Here is Hazard. Now De Bruyne. Blocked by Højbjerg. Tielemans. He's beyond Delaney. But he can't link up with Mertens. Kasper Hjulmand already has a problem to solve here. It's important Denmark stay in the game for as long as possible. If they overcommit, then there is a risk that Belgium will simply pick them off on the counter-attack. The goal from Tielemans was Belgium's 13th in this UEFA Nations League campaign. Denmark have only managed 6 goals in their previous 5 games. 3 of those have been penalties, scored by Christian Eriksen. And while they have been often durable, it's that lack of cutting edge which has cost them in certain games. Delaney. And looking to link up with Poulsen, but things not quite coming off for Denmark at the moment. Hazard. Now Denier, who scored his only international goal to date during the game in Copenhagen on match day 1. And Denier now under pressure, but there always seems to be a red shirt available in space. Here is Hazard. Now Lukaku. Mertens. There are huge gaps between the lines, which Belgium are filling at the moment. Kja. Once again, it's an aerial ball which is overhit. Braithwaite starting for his country, but only 4 brief appearances from the bench for Barcelona in Spain's La Liga so far this season. Belgium inviting a very high press, which Vertonghen is able to play through. Now Lukaku. Hazard. Mertens in support. 3 wait for the cross. Mertens again creating the angle for Hazard. And Lukaku was lurking, but Christensen went to ground to make the challenge. And Denmark have the free kick. It was Hazard just clipping Myla. Lukaku once again is a player who creates issues for opponents whenever the ball goes anywhere near him. 60th cap for Kasper Schmeichel this evening. He's taken down by Poulsen, maybe struck his hand, but Belgium are happy to play on. Here is De Bruyne. Chadley. Belgium's home record competitively is 28 games unbeaten since Miroslav Klose scored the only goal back in September of 2010. Alderweireld. Tielemans. And he gets it back from Mertens. Hazard. Denmark drop again. It's a real conundrum here for Kasper Hjulmand. His team need 2 goals at least. But dealing with the talents against them is more of a problem at the moment. Vind. Now Vass. Roberto Martinez won 39 of his opening 50 games in charge. Eriksson. Now Braithwaite, there is space, the cross is deflected and Vind scores the equaliser. On his full debut, that's a huge moment for Jonas Vind and Denmark. The 21-year-old comes up with a goal outrageously against the run of play. Martin Braithwaite able to burst into the penalty area. It may have been a shot from him, but it was deflected by Vertonghen and it looped up invitingly for Jonas Vind. And in a game they must win, Denmark are suddenly back on level terms. Jonas Vind's second international goal in what is only his 4th appearance, his first start. And it's a real shock to the system for Belgium. It's almost given away. Very cheeky by Tielemans. Lukaku penalised for handball. Denmark are finding it very difficult to make any sort of headway towards the Belgium goal, but although there was an element of fortune about it, it was very well finished by Jonas Vind. Here is Hazard. Now De Bruyne. And it's too close to Schmeichel. Kevin De Bruyne alongside Romelu Lukaku and Dries Mertens have scored 95 goals for their country. Such a potent trio. And that doesn't account for the likes of Yuri Tielemans and the rest who are now beginning to chip in as well. De Bruyne. Hazard. De Bruyne again. And it's sent behind by Christensen. The game's first corner. And it's a match which has lived up to its billing inside the opening 20 minutes. Mertens. De Bruyne. Just beyond Lukaku. Højbjerg avoids conceding the corner. Now Tielemans. Hazard. Once again, Denmark have everybody pulled behind the ball. Den Donker. Chadley. Alderweireld, his 104th appearance for Belgium this evening. Courtois' clearance is gathered by Mela. Poulsen. Mela once again. Eriksson made the initial dart towards the area. Højbjerg, Braithwaite is challenging, and it's gathered by Courtois at the second attempt. Alderweireld. Much is made of Belgium's record in competitive games, but Denmark have endured only a single defeat in their last 30 matches, excluding penalties. And that was that defeat against Belgium back in October. Braithwaite seeing the ball loop up, and it was perfectly placed for Jonas Wind. Eriksson able to find a teammate for the first time in a really dangerous area. Once again, Denmark are very, very deep. Alderweireld, denier. He's lofted over the top, looking for Chadli, and the corner's conceded by Kjær. It remains a fascinating game. Short from Mertens, worked back to him by De Bruyne. Now Tielemans, Poulsen's clearance. Tielemans with another low shot, this time it's blocked. De Bruyne. Denmark looking to reorganise. There is Lukaku, just wide. And that is the ever-present danger for Denmark. Romelu Lukaku rising above Christensen, but unable to plant the header inside the far post. I'm not sure that Schmeichel had that covered. Højbjerg. Courtois looking to get on with things. Here is Hazard. Belgium without both Thomas Meunier and Axel Witsel due to suspension. And there's a slight change in shape for them. Kjær just got a bit too familiar with De Bruyne. Hazard. Tielemans. Now Mertens. Miele was there at the near post. Tielemans. Tielemans is given the opportunity to display his range of passing. Here is Hazard. And again, it's blocked by Miele. It's a Belgian corner. Joachim Mehler's 6th international appearance. And striker Larsen, the regular fullback, has been sent back to his club Udinese to deal with his fitness, as the corner was allowed to travel a long way, and the clearances weren't convincing before the free kick is conceded by Dendoncker. Challenge on Højbjerg. There is plenty of noise inside a stadium without spectators. And that was rushed by Kasper Schmeichel. Didn't really appreciate the pass in those sort of situations. Alderweireld. Now denier. Space for Hazard again. It's Poulsen who comes back to try and make the challenge. Miele can bring it clear. Eriksson. Poulsen. Vind again has linked up very efficiently with the Danish midfield at times. Eriksson. And Denmark have the throw-in. Vind. Now Lukaku. Chadli. He plays his club football now for Istanbul Başakşehir, the most recent champions of Turkey, who are involved in the Champions League this season. Hazard. Looking for Lukaku, but telescopic leg stretched out by Poulsen. It's another corner. If Mæhle does get a bit too tight, then there could be room in behind for both Hazard and Mertens. There's been plenty of space down the Belgian right throughout the game as the wind just begins to swirl around once again. And once again, the corner's allowed to travel right through the penalty area. Højbjerg will now bring it clear. Braithwaite, who's helped to make one goal so far and probably should have scored another. Delaney. But despite such a poor start, Denmark are very much alive in this game. Hazard. Højbjerg getting the free kick after initially winning the ball back, and that's often his game, but it's a style of play which has made himself very valuable to a number of managers at plenty of big clubs. Braithwaite again able to spin in behind, beyond Vertonghen. Cut back behind Poulsen. Now Hazard. Chadli. De Bruyne. Now do Denmark really try and engage Belgium. It's all about trying to give themselves the chance to win the game whenever that big opportunity comes, and at the moment they're doing just fine. Mæhle's missed it. Here is Hazard. It's only a corner. De Bruyne showing an outrageous range of passing once again. Mertens gathered well by Schmeichel, and he doesn't miss too much. Mæhle. And Christensen. Kjær. It's been won by Vertonghen, but Delaney may win it back, and here is Vind. Højbjerg. Mæhle with the opportunity to move forward again. Poulsen checks his run to stay on side, and it's his delivery which is met by Chadli. Now Tielemans, calmly done. Mertens. And here is Lukaku, but he's offside. Lukaku looking to extend his Belgian record of 55 international goals. Has 3 in the Nations League so far. Mela. Qualifiers. Braithwaite. He bypassed Dendoncker, who then left something on him. And it's a big opportunity for Leander Dendoncker this evening. Only his 12th international cap. De Bruyne. Yeah, stepping in for Denmark. Christensen. Paulsen working hard, but there is Alderweireld. Qualifiers. Braithwaite once again with the opportunity to attack Vertonghen. Eriksson. Just needed more precision on the through ball. Something which he usually delivers. The presence of Jonas Wind is allowing Braithwaite to pull to the wider areas where he's enjoying his confrontation with Vertonghen so far. Qualifiers. Kier. Delaney. Christensen. And the cross from Eriksson is just beyond Paulsen. But it's good stuff from Denmark once again. And again, it's Christian Eriksen who's just finding those positions around the Belgian penalty area. Qualifiers. Now Christensen, Eriksson. And at no time have Denmark really been overrun in this game. And after conceding the early goal, they've responded really well. Delaney. Paulsen. Delaney was caught there. The Denmark play on. Mjela. That evades Eriksson. Tielemans. Denmark came into this game with 5 successive victories, 5 clean sheets in their previous 7 games. 2 points behind Belgium at the start of play, so only a win will do. Qualifiers. Vass. Seeking out Braithwaite. Tielemans. Both these sides were unbeaten in qualification for the European Championships. Belgium won all 10 of their games. For Denmark, it was 4 wins and 4 draws. Kjær. Poulsen able to bring it down, and Alderweireld has to concede the corner. Those long diagonal balls towards the Belgian penalty area are continuing to give them 1 or 2 problems. Eriksson will take it once again. It's flicked on by Kjær. Delaney never got hold of it. Here is Chadley. Thomas Delaney. As we go beyond 45 minutes. And that is half-time, and it's been a very entertaining 45 minutes. Belgium given the perfect start. Yuri Tielemans drilling home beyond his clubmate Kasper Schmeichel. That was in the 3rd minute, but 14 minutes later, Jonas Wind, on his full international debut, was able to nod in a deflected cross. And at half-time, it is Belgium 1, Denmark 1.
On Sony, cricket will reveal its true color. It's time to show cricket's true color. After 9 months, Men in Blue will lock horns with their fiercest rival, Australia. The rivalry will start on 27th November, 8 AM onwards. Only on Sony Sports Network. Co-presented by Byju's Classes. Book a free trial session today. Maruti Suzuki. My 11 Circle. Make your team and play with champions. And Vimal Bolo Subha Kesri. In association with SBI Mutual Fund, a partner for life. Royal Stag packaged drinking water. It's your life. Make it large. And Cadbury Dairy Milk. कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए.
From Death Valley, look at the size of that! 320 pounds, looks to be 6'9", 6'10". Undertaker's expression has never changed. The dead man is risen! He just got...
Olirola, can he pick out a teammate? Needed a better ball. Finally, Fiorentina got to the byline. Finally, they found a way past this stubborn Parma rearguard. Fiorentina didn't do enough, neither did Parma. Honours even at the Tardini, the fair result in the end. It has finished. Parma 0, Fiorentina 0.
On 27th November, Australian media here thinks that the men in blue stand no chance.
To the Dendrave Stadium, 1-1 at half-time in this deciding game in Group A2 in the UEFA Nations League. Belgium need only a draw to make the finals. Denmark must win. And they show plenty of courage to come back from conceding the early goal to Yuri Tielemans in the first half. Jonas Wind with the equaliser. And it's been an evening so far where a number of Belgium's more extravagant talents are yet to really show themselves at their best. But Denmark deserve credit for stifling what has been a Belgium side who have swept all before them. Denmark get the second half underway, wearing all white, attacking the goal away to our right. They have to score and win this game to take their place in the UEFA Nations League finals next October. France and Spain are already there. And one of these two sides will join them. Here is Højbjerg. Challenge on Yusuf Poulsen. Poulsen had managed to get the pass away, but it was an untidy challenge. Eriksson over the free kick once again. And it's pinged in too close to Courtois. Lukaku denied by Christensen. Now Vass. De Bruyne not too impressed. Apologies if you heard the profanity there. But it's been a frustrating evening for Kevin De Bruyne so far. Had his best goal-scoring season for Manchester City during the previous campaign. Hasn't scored for Belgium for a year. Although, of course, the assists have been plentiful in the meantime. It's another Denmark free kick. Conceded this time by Alderweireld. Roberto Martinez's team have not really got started since half-time. Kjær. And this time, Poulsen is flagged offside. Chadley. Kjær stepping in, but now he's lost out to Vertonghen, and there could be space here for Belgium to exploit. Mertens. Now Hazard. Hazard was taken down by Poulsen, but the cross in looking for Lukaku. Good leap though by Kjær. Mæhle. Eriksson. He seemed to be away from Chadley before he fell to the turf, but no free kick given. Denier. Now Vertonghen. Belgium having to work very hard here to prize open what's become a very durable Danish team. Alderweireld. Tielemans. Will break for Dendoncker. Hazard. Now Tielemans again. Space for Tielemans, and the early delivery though is beyond both Lukaku and Vass. When the defender got the final touch, it's a corner. Short again to Tielemans to open out the angle for the cross, which is delivered by De Bruyne, but again Denmark are able to clear, but De Bruyne has the free kick this time for the challenge by Braithwaite. And the bootlaces require attention before this Belgian set piece. Mertens is over it, looking for Denier, but beyond everybody. The longer the game has gone on, the less of a threat Belgium have looked at times. Kiet. Solid jump by Vertonghen. Scrappy again. Tielemans takes the quick free kick. Now De Bruyne looking for Lukaku. Schmeichel makes the save that eventually goes in. Yet another goal for Romelu Lukaku. Quick thinking from Tielemans, and Lukaku was able to capitalise with his 4th goal in this UEFA Nations League. Tielemans, alert to the possibility, quickly found De Bruyne, and Lukaku the wrong side of his man. And although Schmeichel did all he could, the desperate clearance on the line couldn't prevent a 56th international goal for Romelu Lukaku. Christensen did his best, but in the end, Lukaku's finish was just good enough. '89 appearances, 56 international goals, and Belgium score at a time where Denmark were looking very comfortable. It is so often the way things go against the elite teams in international football. And Denmark need 2 goals once again. And so much credit goes to Yuri Tielemans. The assist will be claimed by Kevin De Bruyne, but Tielemans wasn't prepared to take his time over the free kick, and Denmark collectively had their backs turned. Tielemans again. Yeah, rising above Lukaku, and then Højbjerg just having more than 1 or 2 words with Dendoncker following that challenge. Navas. Given away by Højbjerg. Here is Mæhle. Belgium have maintained their record of scoring at least twice in 20 of their 21 competitive games. The only exception, the World Cup semi-final, when they were beaten 1-0 by France. And the defeat to England during this Nations League campaign was only the 4th they've suffered under Roberto Martinez. But it may not prove to be costly. Tielemans, now De Bruyne. And Belgium beginning to rediscover their swagger. Chadley. Now Alderweireld. Mertens. And Denmark are approaching the stage now where they need to really go for it to score 2 goals. The margin of defeat is inconsequential, really, if it turns out they were caught out on the breakaway. Now Denier. Alderweireld and Denmark have the opportunity to try and build again, but they may look back on that chance for Martin Braithwaite at 1-1 when a heavy first touch allowed Thibaut Courtois to make a fine save. Had that gone in, things could be very different. Vind working hard but losing out. Tielemans. Now Denier. And once again, Denmark are struggling to get hold of the ball here. And that lack of concentration could be very costly. There was also a mismatch, really, with Mæhle trying to prevent Lukaku from heading towards goal. Koibet. Vass. Braithwaite found by Vind. Back towards Vind again. Here is Delaney. And it's Eriksson. And it took a couple of deflections back towards Eriksson again. Tries to pick his way through. Half-hearted appeals for handball, but nothing given. Vass. Braithwaite. Delaney. Now Belgium have had the opportunity to regroup. Poulsen. Robbed by Alderweireld, but here is Christensen. Lukaku. He simply shoved Højbjerg to the ground. And at any stage of the game, that's a free kick. Longer from Christensen. Vass is forward. It's a decent cross, and Poulsen was on the end of it but couldn't keep the header down. Mertens. And Denmark were the recipients of a break in the build-up to their equalising goal. And they may need something similar to happen. Vass. Joybert. Now Delaney. Denmark once again in the situation of having to work very hard to try and prise open this Belgian team. Christensen. Joybert. Joybert again. Delaney. It was met by Denier. Eriksson. Denmark will look to him now. Christensen. It's over the head of Vass and Chadley. Vass was convinced he should have had a free kick, but Denmark have at least kept Belgium deep inside their own half, and now need to ensure they stay there for a decent spell. Vass. A touch from Vind, and the clearance is charged down by Eriksson. Vertonghen, his former Tottenham teammate, is able to clear. Kevin De Bruyne just clashing with Christensen. There was a nudge there from the Chelsea defender. Although De Bruyne has not had his best night, he has still come up with a key intervention. Mathias Jensen is preparing to come on for Denmark. Denier. Now the space and time for Hazard, looking for Lukaku! Top quality once again from Romelu Lukaku. And Belgium are on their way to the UEFA Nations League finals. At times, he is simply unstoppable. 5 goals in 5 games in this edition of the Nations League. Hazard picked him out and he shrugged off Simon Kjær. And he bulleted the header beyond Kasper Schmeichel. And a match which was in the balance has been swung decisively Belgium's way by Romelu Lukaku. Classic centre-forward's header from one of the world's best number 9s. Mathias Jensen has come on to replace Thomas Delaney. This is Jensen's 4th international appearance, plays for Brentford in the English 2nd tier. A very tidy footballer, but Denmark need goals, and plenty of them now. But it's got the look of a very attractive Nations League final for France and Spain, qualifying last night and Belgium are about to join them. And that unbeaten home record in competitive games for Belgium will stretch further into a second decade. And this is beginning to give Denmark food for thought before these two nations meet in Copenhagen during the European Championships in June. Denmark have played very well for long spells in the game, but a lapse of concentration and too much room for Romelu Lukaku has taken the game away from them. Tielemans. Now Hazard again. Højbjerg. Vind. Braithwaite. Denmark's 5-match winning streak and 9-match unbeaten record away from home are both about to go up in smoke. Christensen. Kasper Hjulmand will be disappointed because until they switched off at that free kick, they were more than matching Belgium. But there's an opportunity for Roberto Martinez to make one or two changes. Thomas Fouquet will be coming on. There was some talk he could have started the game in the absence of Meunier and Witsel. Højbjerg. Christensen. Denmark have the look of a side who know that their hopes may have now come to an end. Thomas Fouquet plays for Rennes in France. This will be his 4th appearance, although his first cap was 3 years ago. Jensen. Jensen losing out to Lukaku, who of course is on a hat-trick now. Braithwaite. Eriksson. Jensen. There is more tenacity about Belgium now with their 3-1 lead, forcing Denmark back. Ball into the area is gathered by Courtois. Christian Eriksen was Denmark's match winner against Iceland on Sunday, but looks as though their Nations League campaign is finishing with a second defeat. And they will have both come to the #1 ranked team in the world. Change for Denmark. Lucas Andersen is coming on for Yusuf Poulsen. Anderson came on during the win against Iceland on Sunday. Plays for Aalborg in Denmark, having returned there from Ajax. Thorgan Hazard, who provided such a sumptuous cross for the third goal, is replaced by Thomas Fokke. Jensen swirls over the head of Mæhle. The finals take place in October of next year, which is during the World Cup qualification. And the draw for that takes place in Zurich next month. Here is Jensen. Now Eriksson, it's all very tight. And did it take a deflection? It did. Denmark have a corner. They will not give this up, Denmark. Corner, though, is a disappointment. It's recovered by Vass. Eriksson can try again. And he's found Anderson. He was looking for that cute ball back towards Eriksson, but Belgium were able to clear, and now the foul on Mertens leads to the free kick. Very precise there from Anderson, but Tielemans saw it coming. And Kjær, with a foul, maybe born of some frustration. Lukaku. Denmark have the free kick, but on the night he's equalled Vincent Kompany's tally of international appearances. He's produced the sort of performance, Romelu Lukaku, that I'm sure Kompany was grateful he never had to play against during an international game. Denier. Belgium will be considered one of the favourites for the European Championship, even though they play effectively 2 away games during the group stage, when they play the Danes in Copenhagen and the Russians in St. Petersburg. But the size of venue, the type of venue, or the quality of the opposition really seems to cause them too many qualms. Anderson, now Braithwaite. One back by Anderson. And Fokke recovers. Eriksson. Now Mæhle. He delivers the cross looking for Vind, and the acrobatic overhead kick is turned aside by Courtois. It was Braithwaite to improvise superbly. An encouraging sign of life from Denmark. Eriksen's corner met by his inter-club mate Lukaku. Now Vass. And the ball just evading the grasp of Christensen, but Martin Braithwaite hasn't scored an international goal for over a year. Not too far away there. Courtois has not had a huge amount to do in the second half, but did that superbly. Kjøjberg. Now Eriksen wide to Vass. Vind. Now Kjær again. Vind. So I'm sure even in what could be a losing cause will have learned a great deal from being up against Romelu Lukaku at such close quarters. 57 international goals, and he's showing no sign of slowing up. One of the jewels in the golden generation. Jensen. Now Anderson. Kjær. Jensen again. Anderson. It doesn't link up with Eriksen, but then Belgium initially give the ball away, but free kicks given for the challenge on Mertens. There was a rueful grin there from Mathias Jensen. It was Anderson with the challenge. There have just been snapshots for Belgium, that speed of thought and the quality of Lukaku's finishing, which has taken them away from Denmark. Lukaku again. Now Chadli. Lukaku lurking, waiting for the hat-trick chance, but here is De Bruyne, and it was pinged in and deflected behind. Kjøjberg in the way. Once again, some way from the penalty area. Lukaku with still an immense presence. Eriksen. Vass. Well, the situation will be very different when these two sides next meet at the European Championships, and of course we hope that there will be spectators inside the stadium. Mertens. Fouquet. Tongan. Chadli again with a tester for Courtois. And it's an own goal. Nacer Chadli, the player, embarrassed. But it's Thibaut Courtois with the red face. And the world's #1 team have given away a comical own goal. Chadli looking for his goalkeeper, but Courtois with a lapse of concentration. The ball squirming under his studs. And that's a real embarrassment for Thibaut Courtois. A moment of hope for Denmark. And what a gift, tied up with ribbons by the Belgian goalkeeper. Nacer Chadli must be wondering, how on earth did that go in? And Thibaut Courtois will certainly be agreeing. It's gone down as a Courtois own goal. Now De Bruyne at the other end makes it 4-2. And Denmark's hopes quickly snuffed out by Kevin De Bruyne. His first international goal for a year. And Courtois' blushes at one end, quickly spared by Kevin De Bruyne at the other. Kasper Schmeichel left exposed. The cross allowed to travel a long way before it was dispatched very efficiently by Kevin De Bruyne. A really good cross in by Thomas Fouquet, given the finish it deserved by Kevin De Bruyne. And it's been a crazy couple of minutes. Jonas Vind has been replaced by Leon Sisto for the closing moments for Denmark. Sisto, one of the home-based players, features for Midtjylland. Another side in the Champions League group stage this season. Eriksson. And that will be a goal kick, and Belgium will hope to finish the game without any further alarms. Thibaut Courtois has been credited with the own goal. It was a back pass from Nacer Chadli. And it may have just brushed the studs of Thibaut Courtois on the way through. There's little doubt who was to blame for it. Chadli. Both coaches will have much to consider following this game, good and bad. But it's been a terrific game of football, and one we hope will be replicated during the European Championship in June. Minimum of 2 minutes added time. Braithwaite. And the low cross is gathered by Courtois. And it's been one of those evenings for Thibaut Courtois. And even though Belgium are about to record the victory, he knows that his role in their second goal will be the subject of much discussion as Dedryck Boyata prepares to come on for Belgium. And Jean Vertonghen who comes off. Boyata's 21st international appearance. Kevin De Bruyne takes the armband. Jensen. They were almost in again, Belgium, but here is Matthias Jensen. Vass. Denied with the confidence to find Fouquet. Joybert. Belgium will be able to plan for yet another major tournament. Here is Eriksson. It's won well by Vass, but Courtois makes a simpler claim this time. And that is it. Belgium have booked their place in the UEFA Nations League finals. Kevin De Bruyne with the final word. Romelu Lukaku with 2 goals in the second half after Denmark pulled level early in the first half. A comical own goal by Thibaut Courtois. Only a side issue in the end for Belgium. A fantastic game of flowing football. So much to talk about. And Belgium again show their quality, which will be on show at a major finals. Could this be the time for the golden generation? It is finished. Belgium 4, Denmark 2.